We're going to be making a traditional Hakka dish, which is a pork broth soup. It's very simple and very nourishing, especially for those cold nights. First, trim the pork spare ribs of excess fat and chop it into smaller pieces. You're going to be boiling a large pot of water for the soup and a small pot of water to rinse the meat and cleanse it. You can buy the preserved turnip and red dates at an Asian market like 99 Ranch. You'll want to rinse both of these really well, especially the turnip since it's very salty. Once you're done soaking the pork, you're going to rinse it until the water runs clear. Add the pork to the rest of the ingredients and just make sure the heat is on high. It's going to be on high initially and eventually you're going to set it back down to medium-low. Right about here, you're going to be covering it with a lid and then setting it down to simmer. Let the soup simmer for about 1 hour. After that first hour, you're actually going to remove the meat and set it aside. You don't want to overcook the meat because it makes it really dry and bland. However, you can also just use bones and not meat, and if you use bones, you're going to have to boil it for a much longer time, like around 3 hours. After an hour of simmering without meat, add the meat back in and simmer for about another hour. Because pork can be very fatty, try and skim off as much of the oil and fat as you can off the surface of the soup. And that's pretty much it. It's definitely one of my favorite dishes, and you can also eat this with the spicy chili sauce, which is in another tutorial.